the season to snatch your bald. No, I'm just kidding, y'all. It's Annie, artiste, whatever the heck you want to call me, back with my Christmas glam. I'm ready to snatch people. Oh yeah. So let's get to it. I'm gonna start off by moisturizing my face with coconut oil that I got from the beauty supply store. I don't think it's anything special. So, yeah. But I'll link all products in the description box below. So of course we start off with brows. I first prime my brows with MAC Prep and Prime. Then I'm using an angled brush and my Modern Renaissance palette. I know it's looking rough, don't judge. And the Cyprus Umber shade to fill in my brows. I'm trying something different because I'm still trying to get a feel for how I like my brows. And then I go in with the spoolie to take away most of the color from the front of my brows. Now that ain't looking so nice. So of course you have to conceal them brows. I use the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn to carve out the lower part of my brows. And I'm using a flat brush, a small flat brush. And then, of course, I put some of the concealer at the front of my brows so that when I'm using the spoolie and when I'm blending, I can blend it into my brows. And then I use the beautifully bronzed shade for the upper part of my brows. And just carve your brows out to your liking. I think brows is something different for everybody. So, you know, you could have black brows, you could have brown brows, you could have blonde brows. Shoot, you could have blue brows if you want. Like, who cares? Whatever your heart desires. Like, some people tell me my brows are too dark, and I'm just like, yeah, I mean, that's what you think. I like my brows. Then, after all that, I use a random hairspray. I don't think that matters either. And I spray the spoolie so that I can slick down my brows and they stay forever. I use the NYX HD eyeshadow base to prime my eyelids. And I'm using a taupe color from the palette to set my eyelid. And I'm using a lighter color because I want to make sure that the colors that I'm using on my lids will be more pigmented than usual. And then I'm going in with that bright red shade from my Morphe palette, and I am placing that above my crease. And then when I've placed it, I take off the color from the brush using a bun donut. Yeah. And then I blend. Into my Morphe palette, I'm using that wine shade and the other side of that brush to place it about where I want my crease to be. And then I just blend it across, up, around, and I go back and forth between those two colors to put them together. And here and there, I'll add a am a perfectionist. So if my lines aren't even or if they don't look pretty, I could wipe off my whole eye and start over. That's how bad it can get. After that, I go in with a clean brush and just kind of like soften out the edges of the concealer. And then I use the white shade from the 35C palette and I set the concealer. Then I go in with my Alice Through the Looking Glass palette from Decay, and I'm using the shade Royal Flush, which is like a silver kind of shade. And I'm using the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray to spray my brush while applying the shimmer so that it's popping. Then I'm going in with my e.l.f. cream liner and a small like pencil brush, and I'm lining my lid. I showed you guys this eyeliner before and how rough of a state it was in, so I had to use some oil. This is vitamin E oil from the beauty supply store. Again, nothing special. And I just put a little bit of it in the cream liner to make it more creamy. With this look, I wanted to make sure that the tip of my wing connected to the end of where the concealer ended, because then where your crease is, you want to do a very small line of eyeliner till about the middle of your eye. When I was satisfied, I went in with a black shade, with the black shade from the Morphe palette, and I blended out that line. And that's why the line doesn't have to be super perfect, because you're gonna blend it out anyway. Then when I'm done, I use some clean and clear wipes to wipe off all the fallout. And I'm using the Heartbreaker lashes from House of Lashes, and sadly I couldn't find my lash glue from House of Lashes, so I used a beauty brand. I'm using a different primer this time. It's the Wet n Wild Cover All Primer, and when I was applying it, it kind of felt like lotion until I patted it into my face, and then I was like, okay, this, it felt like it was doing its job. I set my primer with the Black Opal Invisible Oil Blocking Powder, because I heard that if you set your primer, then you won't get as oily, so I decided to try it out. Then I'm going in with my Black Opal True Color Stick Foundation in Suede Mocha and my NARS All Day Luminous Weightless Foundation in New Orleans. And I'm using a damp beauty blender to apply that to my face. I definitely applied way too much of the NARS foundation, so I might look a little weird, but you gotta deal with your mistakes. Then I'm using the LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn again, and I am putting that wherever I highlight. And then when I'm done with that, I go in with the L'Oreal Smoldering Liner in Brown, and I use that as my contour, even though it's an eyeliner, who cares. And then I'm using the love of my life, my Sacha Buttercup powder, and I'm blending out my under eyes first before I put the setting powder there, so that there's absolutely no creasing. Then I'm using a small fluffy angled brush, and I'm using that Cyprus Umber shade from my Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm using that to contour my nose. And then I'm using a larger fluffy angled brush to set the rest of the contour on my face with that same Cyprus Umber shade. Then after 5 minutes, which is when I do whatever the heck I need to do, I brush all the setting powder away. Then I'm using the Artisan Color Baked Bronzer in Ginger Snap from Black Radiance, and I'm using that as my highlight. Then I'm using Primavera from the Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm using it above where I already highlighted on my cheekbones because I want to glow like a Christmas ornament, okay? Then I'm using the lipstick the shade Avenue from ColourPop, and I'm using that on my lips. And of course, you could stop there if you want, but I'm extra, so I had to use glitter, of course. And I'm using Snahzi's glitter again because I love her glitters. This is the Queen of Hearts glitter, and I'm using my glitter glue from Too Faced, and I'm putting that on my lips to make sure that the glitter does not go anywhere all day long. And then for my under eyes, I decided that I wanted to use a white eyeliner pencil, and I was excited until it did not work. Nothing came off the pencil. Waste of money. So then I just said, you know what, whatever. And then I continued, and I decided to use the black, and then I used that wine color that I used before to blend out the black. And then I'm using my Vice 4 palette from Urban Decay, and I'm using the shade Grasshopper to highlight the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm using that NYX setting spray again to spray everything to make sure nothing moves, nothing's going nowhere, everything stays. And then commence the Christmas ornament. I mean, shoot, you can hang me up. I'll be the star at the top of the tree. Yes, ma'am. I really love this look, especially, of course, the glitter lips. I am a glitter girl. I love glitter. Thank you guys for watching. This was so much fun. I love this look. So go ahead, subscribe, like, comment what you think, comment what your favorite part is, comment maybe what you think I could do better, because you know we're all learning here. Or well, at least I'm learning here. Shoot. So again, thank you guys. Enjoy your Christmas. And remember, Christmas is about love. So don't forget to spread love this Christmas. Alright. I'm gonna stop being mushy.
Tell me it's that deja vu, 'cause you want me and I want you. Tell me it's that deja vu, 'cause baby it ain't nothing